YouTube, send me a notification. Go on, who there? Big up yourself, Gaza Ricardo. Yeah, dude. Up in a them town, there up on them screen, down in the maze. If you reaching, like the stream, like up the stream, people, make YouTube send out tomorrow. YouTube send out my notification there. Where am I about to say I wanna go? Coconut water. So the man him sell the coconut water, yo, that's how I have here. Richie. Who the about people from reaching like up the stream. Wow, that is looking good. Forwarding people, forwarding and come bless up your life. Could have all a reason in the morning, yeah. All a reason in the morning, yeah. Who the about so far? We say Gaza, Ricardo, and we see real mates. Wanna deal in the morning, yeah. After big up Brando Lyrical Butcher, that's me. Lyrical Butcher. Chop up every bone and every suture. Jameel Haley, big up yourself. YouTube send a notification, man. Nothing not go on, you know. So everybody can forward over, come off it up. Yeah. Like up a lot of people. I'm still sleeping. So Vybz Kartel album I got released. Well, the pre-order was yesterday. Easy, man. Today 31st of July. The official release I got be on August 6th. I'm gonna get on a copy already. Vybz Kartel separate the radio from the Viva. Yeah, man. They say a comment. Where he must say that, and he must say him unmerge them. You see me? So can look forward to that. But persons, say a video where Mars did I do. Like say people did I say buy subscriber. Just another day on YouTube, yeah, man. You know it go. Not change. Just another day on YouTube, yeah. Where people tell lie and make up narrative. Without any facts. Telling you them people, you know, I'm just try to make up things. You say I buy views. Man, then well one put buy views on Kartel, you know. This Kartel buying views. Yeah, like a couple of people. Your brand they're number one this week. Number one this week. The post it, you know. Let me just take a quick check. Number 1 this week at Alkaline. Number 2, Intense. Again, me explain to the people. Cocomelon, they are number 1. Now, Cocomelon is this TV show for the kids them and thing. Global thing. You see me? And since recently, Cocomelon has been added to this list we have here. So Cocomelon I get a bag of streams in Jamaica. Right? But as what I say, remember I say as the man we always put out the list. May I look on the artist and the song them. Cocomelon is not an artist. I say no reporting. Yeah, no reporting can go on. Yeah. You know the people them stay. So as what I say now, Cocomelon and an artist. Cocomelon is like a TV show or whatever. So we start the list from number 2. You see me? So basically number 2 becomes number 1 because I look for an artist. Some people still can't wrap their mind around that, dog. I mean, I tell you the truth. I kinda not explain it again. I don't know how that is. The caption say, or the title say artist. You see me? So I look for an artist. So that means anybody who is an artist, one of them on the list. If it's an overseas artist, no problem. Because I have done the list before, I see international artists on there. I think I do the list, I see Nicki Minaj on the list. I don't have no problem because I never said Jamaican artists. I said the top 10 artists that get viewed in Jamaica on YouTube. So as I said, the list this week starts from Alkaline, then Intense, Chronicler, Vybz Kartel they are 4th, TJ they are 5th, Popcaan they are 6th, Critical they are 7th, Squash they are 8th, Skillibeng they are 9th, and Massacre they are 10th. Remember a couple of weeks ago I put up a list and I put a Skillibeng. Skillibeng did there 11 based on the original chart. But remember I said I take out Cocomelon. The people them say I try to squeeze in Skillibeng. So him drop out of the top 10. Then, but a couple of people I see comment it and I say, yo, you know what the weirdest thing about YouTube? You have 500 people view something, you know, and only 15 people comment. Or 500 people view it and probably 30 people comment. You see out of the 30 comment, you must find 1 and 2 where them not so smart, you know. Or 1 or 2 where I try to troll, you know. That's how I notice. So probably the other one them who watch it, you know, some don't really care for it or business. Probably majority of them get what you try to say. I get what you say. Because what you say not hard. See? If me start list at number 2, that means that I can't do the list at number 10. Because I take out somebody. So if I take out somebody, I have to go down to 11. Put up so Skillibeng did 11, so Skillibeng become number 10. The people them say I try to put in Skillibeng. I try. And brother, so I'm telling you, so sometimes I see them something there. And it's like, as I tell you, I wonder where them people come from. Because it's like, in their mind, you come out here and you try to represent information. Because brother, you see information, I don't play with it. And again, I realize that is a difference between me and enough of our Jamaican people. You see, our people and we as a people, you see, reading on them something them G, or research or anything, I'm say more than one time. Last time I did over on a live, I say, man attack, and them I say, I talk about education. And so, brother, I tell you something. You see, the reading thing is an important factor, brother. You have to can read. You see, the thing there, knowledge is the next important factor. And that is a thing very important. You see me? So, me as a man who always advocate for reading, I always advocate for research. We sometimes we too quick for talk or quick for comment. The same internet where you comment through, either can research through, or either can read through. And a man just run a comment. I may tell you, so the fact say a man can comment something and him there right there. So it's worse than your reason with that man, you know. Where I talk foolishness, you know. I tell you why. You see the man who talk foolishness, I don't know if him have internet. Probably him no remember if look on him phone. Probably him phone then near him. So that bad or not so bad. You see the man where a comment foolishness on the internet, him worse. Because remember him actually have the phone name and him can go up on Google or YouTube. You see me? A man that talk about music and I talk about anything. Brother, you can brother, everything there on Google. Everything there on Google. If you ask Google a question, there's what will probably ask the question already. Or something you can research it. If a music, if a sports, if a finances, and that's something I always notice with our people. May I reason with man and the conversation I go on and on. Messi scored more goal than Ronaldo in 1952. Messi scored, no, Ronaldo scored more goal and the two man him did a half hour attack. I'm just take on my phone and say 1952, Messi versus Ronaldo. Messi goals. Ronaldo goals and show the man them. And done the argument, brother. But you see, we as a people, you see the arguing thing, I be honest, you don't know. I'm just talk some facts in there, man. I would love to argue still, you know. I would love for war. I would love the rivalry. That's why you see facts and numbers kind of end the argument or slow down the argument. And you see opinions, especially outlandish ones, them keep the conversation going. Because a man talks something weird, you know, how the fuck you say that? And the conversation go for the next 30 minutes. So like you did talk about Messi and Ronaldo, and your man say, yo, Messi is not a real baller. Rascal, the next half hour that. And next man come and say, after Ronaldo can't score a goal, one next half hour that. Because it's all about back and forth and them things. And meanwhile, some of them things they might be entertaining some of the times, brother. Sometimes them draining. For me especially, because me is a man who like get to the truth. And I like get to the facts. That's a me, Brando. That's why you see again, me I go be one of the few vloggers that will come tell you about numbers and stats and them things. Now who like it, like it. Who not like it, you have other places you can go get the mix up and the entertainment and you can laugh and skin your teeth and troll and tear down and yeah, I'm bored and all of that. Them people out there to say you can't do that. You see me? The debate is what they love. Well, thank you, my G. So, remember, you know, you have the process and you have the product. You see, the product is to get to the truth and the process are the debate. You see me? Them no want to get to the truth, my G. Them want to enjoy the process. And I tell you, our people love the rivalry and love the war and the competition, dog. And that our people love. And listen now, you hear me come and say me talk sense. And no matter how you see me talk sense. Anybody with sense, you look into it and say, you know, say as a people, we really love that something. And when Brandon say I choose to, when they really pray. I debate them love or just we go through the. No man no it's like a man stuck in a way, I say. Or a man stuck in a mind. Or a man stuck for say, oh, the Brandon them bias and this and that. And you know, listen to me and say no. Last time I go over one channel, Zin, case in point. And two youth over there. Or a couple of them, I never two. Because you know it's a vendetta channel. See? I said to the people, them say, 3 people link me. Right? And I said to me, say the Jamil thing, I can reaction take him. 3 different people link me and say, I can reaction take Jamil. A reaction take Jamil. Because I remember I'm going to tell life on Chronic Law. So I say, where this come from? Listen my argument to them. I say, where this come from? Where this come from? You see me? Somebody goes a boom now and send me part of one video. See me? We do one vlogger. Zane. And the vlogger say, a reaction take Jamil. You see me? Because him tell life on Chronic Law about rape. So me I check within my brain and me I say, but hold on there. When Jamil is sing the something about rape, about Chronic Law, see? But this is one Alkaline fan page put it up. Who tell me if it's so? Because some of the people, whether you want to call them alka sexual or alka fans or so, them know I hate nothing but Alkaline. But I'm sorry for telling you. And that's how it go here. We can talk anything anytime because nobody now pay we rent, nobody now pay we mortgage, nobody now pay we car loan, nobody now pay we pitney them school fee term by term. Nobody now pay nothing for me. I get up, I go to work. And when I work, I get paid. Whatever I'm in, I get my money. And nobody's sorry for me. I work for it. So you can't tell me what to do at no time. When at the appearance level, I want somebody can tell you what to do. An appearance. And we pass that level a long time. We pass that level a long time. We pass the appearance level a long time. So an appearance I come in and give you money a month time or a week time and say, alright, So we have our own man. That's what basically I say. See it? Back to where I say now, with the whole alkaline thing and whatever. Me say to the man say, right, with the rape thing. But me I say, hold on there. But alkaline fan page, they put up this. And when me look, I want a rape report. Something to do with rape, like it has said something about, like it I call him name. Like it I call Chronicle. You remember when I think he name Hakeem something. You see me? And things. So me I say, so all the man them come now and I say it fake. And only the in panic. After Jamie sing the song, Chronicler they responding and I think I say in the police where you have for your pay list, tell him for sure that file about rapist. So Chronicler they challenge him for sure that file. So Chronicler basically I say, yo, lie tell. There's no file like that. Show the people them the facts. Because I remember him have a song him say talk facts. See? So me I say on fan page he put up that. So oh no, you have to put it now upon Jamil alone, say him come sing about rapist. Yeah, him sing about rapist, but on a further it, on a add to it, brother. I'm putting and go that means I don't know if a false thing or a real thing. But when we get on document and put up. It's somebody who by Jamil and when the people know that but them know want to brand up. Hype up themselves. Some of them real educated fool on YouTube. You see me? So that's how me address, brother. That's how me address. And also me say, me know say fans not gonna like it. Fans them not gonna like it. But brother, I don't really give a fuck, dog. I tell you the truth. You see from me not tell no lie upon nobody. You see from me not tell no lie upon nobody and my conscience free, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, that's what I think there. I don't really give a fuck. That's what I think there. A man message me and say it and it prove. Because it's on the internet say people have said it. Say a reaction and because I'm tell lie about rape. All me add to it, me I say but hold on. But only they add in it too. Only they put out a document, brother. A different level at in a war, A man can say something in a war, and say, boy, you get kicked across your face. And some people believe, some not believe. When you look at say a video surface with you get kicked across your face. Remember, say that I go sink everything now, 50% believes you get kicked across your face. 50% don't believe you get kicked across your face. Boy, you get kicked across your face down a grand spend. I mean, I tell the people them when 50% believe, 50% don't believe. When you look at video surface, you get kicked across your face at grand spend. 100% believe. So the video evidence or the evidence go far. When you like court case, man. Remember, if a man say here's a can go court, and if a man talk something, it's different, when you submit the evidence, I saw it change now, So that was all I was saying right there. So man take it on and I said this and I said that, which as I say, not really business. But they're on a live now, man I ask about education. Brother, here we go on. I'm not going to school, man. Education have nothing to do with vlogging. I never come war with nobody and tell nobody that. Music we are talking about, brother. Music we are talking about and what I go on at the music. See? As you see, see Brando come present in personal life. And I come tell people and brother. I know that me the about. Music me come to talk about, brother. You see me? So as I say with the chart them, same thing when I say with the chart them. The chart when me I look on, it now go include Coco Melon. Because Coco Melon is an artist. Some people as well say can't wrap their mind around that. I don't know why me G. Me can't really help on the pastor stage. I can't really wrap my mind why I only can't understand why Cocomelon is not an artist and why the caption says most viewed artists and songs. Top 10. So that's the one, the fabrication rampant over this, brother. Brother, remember, say, I think of the same fan page that they come with the Spotify thing, you know. I'm posting, and from, let's be honest, come talk about it and say it's fake. I don't hear them defend it, I don't hear them say nothing else. And life is so funny, say, on my video, let's be honest, show what the Spotify numbers it look like. So, brother, as I say, people are going to try very hard to come with things to make them team or make them side look very superior. I saw the internet game got so live, bro. I'm gonna support him side, I'm gonna try for show, say, yo, for me side have the more this and the more that, and I'm gonna go the extra mile. Or sometimes you just have to be careful with the whole fabrication, dog. Fabricating stories or making up stories, brother. Because when you get called out, don't blame me, bro. People blame me for call out people, brother. The thing that in front that everybody see. Can't blame me for call out, brother. Anything on my post, I show where it come from. If I put up a chart.youtube.com. If I read an article, I tell them say it come from the Observer, the Gleaner, the Star. If a man say something, I tell them say Footer Hype say it. You know, here me come, for example, and I say, yo, Jamil and something there, Obia, whatever them want name. Who the Obia war, whatever. I say Footer Hype say it. Me not talk like me know nothing. 100%. If a man link me, only thing me talk like me know is me as a youth to study dancehall. We tell us, say, yo, chorus for stay that way, yeah. Or me think verse for stay that way, yeah. Or the man never sing more girl song or more. Yeah, them thing them we talk very like me know it. If you know it's when me talk. But anything like that when me hear people say, me quote the source, brother. I always quote the source. That is something I want to learn too. But we as a people, we not like do that something that we like talk it like we know it. So say for example, you hear say a man dead around there, so yo, 2 man dead around there, say, you know. For you come to the man and tell him, say, yo, you know, say my sister tell me say 2 man dead around there, so yeah man, take yourself out of the way, man. But another that you want be the man who bring the news. I saw our people relay information, and so you relay information accurately. When you relay information, always quote your source. That means if any problem, you take yourself out of it. My sister tell me say 2 man dead around there. So that means if a man go in and say 1 man, a man can't say that boy you're a liar, you know. Yeah, keep your credibility intact. And when you keep your credibility intact, you always quote your source. A life lesson this may teach you, you know. This is not just music, this is a life lesson. That's why more time people for just listen when you talk. Life lesson is always quote your source. If you hear one vlogger say, mother get thumbnail, you say, boy, according to Terodan, or according to Brando, or according to Mortimer, say according to something there, them I say, yeah, I saw you for train for talk. Don't just run up on people and say, yeah man, I saw you go, because you don't know, you never did it. You never did it, brother. Only talk about what you see. Brother, all if you have a watch on your hand. But you see, when I go extreme because I know everybody, you see me? When you call that accurate thinking, brother. You see me? Yeah. You have a watch by your hand and somebody asks your time. According to this watch, you know, it's 4 o'clock. Yeah, according to this watch. That means an argument can develop down the line where you say, dog, remember you did say at 4 o'clock, you know. Yeah, according to this watch is 4 o'clock. Probably on your watch is 5 minutes after 4. Wisdom may I teach, you know, listen what me I say. According to this watch, is 4 o'clock. Or according to my time, it's 4 o'clock. Yeah, man, it's a year time. Because you check a next man watch at 10 after 4 and your time go the wrong. and the man time nearly wrong. So I can't hear one. So that way there, you're not try to be wrong and you're not try to be right. It doesn't make people know where you get your information from and protect you. And in that way, you will always be right. Because people love be right, and most people want to be 100% right. They say, when you talk like that, you are 100% right. You can't wrong because you quote a source. You see me? You quote a source. According to this watch, it's that time. Yeah. Run and do like, yeah, man, I know the time and me. No. According to that watch, at 4 o'clock now. Yeah. Problem with we sometimes is we always want to be right. That's why I ever tell them, like with some of the vloggers, them when them come on and reporting, them attack it enthusiastic, like, and the boy, like them a run come from down at the place when it happen, and I come tell you. And me understand that sell the story. That sells the story. You get me? Because majority of who listen still, them, yeah, them dep on a level. I not go there so. Them just want to hear something exciting and just want to hear something. So enough things when I there so I talk, enough people never business about truth or them something like that, Brandon. I learn something to the accurate thinking. Maybe all of them album numbers fake as well. That's why we say numbers don't lie, statistics never lie. Well, here we go on my G. You see that talk, if you say numbers don't lie, I understand where it come from, but you see this is one next thing I go teach you now. See? You see in our life, nothing is absolute. You see the talk we say numbers don't lie is actually a lie. Numbers can lie. Because in today's day and age where people are buy views, where people are do all things for prop up numbers, numbers can lie. And probably numbers have been lying for some time. Now, I'm not saying that numbers can't tell the truth. Yes, they can. But what I'm saying is, may I add something new. I'm not tell you no, say numbers always lie. No, not absolute as I just said. So numbers don't always lie, and numbers don't always tell the truth. All things are relative. You see me? All things are conditional. All things have condition. Not absolute in the world like that. Numbers don't absolutely tell the truth every time, 100% of the time. Because in today's day and age, you have a thing named buy views, buy stream, buy that. And people realize that since these things are used to adjudicate them or to say whether an artist is doing good in terms of a judge whether an artist are doing good or not, people are going to falsify. Brother, a whole heap of falsification take place. And when we sit down and watch, brother, and when we talk, people vex. Case in point, look on the Gleaner, I show you something. And people are going to say me I beat Alkaline again. But for this year, some questionable things happen, brother. I'm not going to say Alkaline, I'm going to say team, whether PR or what. The Gleaner put up something to say Alkaline have 3 million monthly listeners on Spotify. That's what the Gleaner put in. And me come out and I say, boy, the Gleaner fabricate this. Or whatever. I'm not wrong. When you go check it for yourself, Alkaline don't have 3 million monthly listeners. He never have it. He never have it. 3 million? You know what is 3 million? Them time the cartel must have 2, Popcaan must have 3. And so, most time, and enough of the artists, them don't even reach million. So when me I read the article now and it say him have 3 million, I say all them something and I need to list out this, how much it plays. I say, you know, say I beef them people, I try to beef up the numbers. When the man reach 3 million monthly listeners, I'm going to call them out on it. Of course, when you call out people, you make enemies, because if you never know, and that's why I say I don't really care. But when you call out people for facts and numbers, that was an instance where numbers were telling lies. Where the numbers lied. So I'm going to read that now, because me see a man link me, in the streets, And a man I said, dog, I want to you never have to put out that dog. I say, because I own the meds and the level I own our meds from. You are made it as a debtor man. I said, dog, you never have to come talk that you fight the man. I say that we don't know. When people tell the truth, them are fight, Them are fight, Yet still, if you're in a position where you're in police have problem and police tell lie upon you, and the truth is you never do this, you're not going to say, when you tell the truth, I fight, because the truth will help you know. Again, people bias towards outcomes. If the outcome favor them, then they want to do it. If the outcome don't favor them, them don't want to do it. or them not believe in that process. That some people think that is the basal thinking for humans. It's like a reward and punishment thing then. If when I go along this road, I get reward, then I like this road. If when I go along the road and I get punishment, then I not go upon a road. It's a basic thinking for humans. So the road for go upon for show him say, look here, it's not 3 million monthly listeners. Your artists have 600K. Dog, you never have to do that. And the next part is for go the extreme and for always play victim. Dog, you fight the man. You try get out the man. I say, so rather than looking upon the facts, I just highlight it to a truth. You have a look upon and say, me fight the man. And that is how most people think. If you show them the truth, you fight them. All in a real life. You there so now you talk to your brethren and you say, dog, you know, say more time I don't like when you come on the block still, dog. More time you come on the block and you never heal no man, dog. You see me, you come on the block and we have 5 buckler drink here, so and you take 4 of them and drink it. Remember, a whole of they are drink to, you know, dog. Dog, I want to you. Oh yeah, away I watch, a liquor you watch. Dog, that you make and you hear man going with an outland this something, and that you make come between the friendship. Oh, that reach out of the friendship and mash up. That me say to you, say, yo, a 5 liquor there, so you drink off all of them. I saw people reason. When you confront them with the truth or when you call them out, them get defensive and them get somewhat delusional and start go someplace all over the world. Fight them and try to get them out your enemy. And once you tell somebody the truth, you are turned into an enemy. So one next facts me showing in a man, I teach on life, you know. This is not just music, I teach on life. For you tell the truth, you become an enemy of the person where you tell it. I saw the world run. That's why they hear them tell us that the truth brings an offense. That's why you hear them tell us that the truth brings an offense. The truth is offensive. That's why you hear them tell us that the truth hurt. And when people hurt, them want to hurt your back. And we know them thing there. I saw hurt run. Hurt run, when you tell the truth, it hurt. The truth hurt. I saw the truth run. And the truth make a man feel like you're fighting and you're trying to get him out and you have to stop and you have to pray and you have to realize that's the truth you attack. That is how dangerous a little truth is. You see me? Spotify could send him team actual numbers, but now release it because them now want to look small. Not talk about fabricated numbers, we talk about numbers where you can get from credible outlets like Adam. Yeah, unruly, but you know, say you miss the point, my G, and you forget the point. Look on the example I just show you, the Gleaner. The Gleaner is a credible newspaper to many people. Many people see the Gleaner as credible, and articles posted in the Gleaner are seen as credible. When they posted the Spotify numbers for Alkaline, them never give one opinion. Them put it out as a statement, a fact. So this was a credible news outlet. So this is what I try to get to you. Credible news outlets and persons who are deemed as credible sometimes can put out information that can be doctored. That's what I try to say. So more you see that point there as well. So I see where you say with the whole Spotify and so forth and those numbers. But remember, a man come here so come tell you YouTube and even Spotify numbers can be doctored. You get what I say? So what I say is this, and one of the speak to points that people say to as well. It is not absolute. Look at the point of me. Don't just keep on jumping because no, I stick to my 1 hour. Look what I say. It is not absolute. There are cases where you might see a source as credible, but in the long run, it turns out not to be when you do your own due diligence or you do your own research. In other words, then, now because you see a one number pop up here, so, and I am not saying we should throw the baby out to the bath water. Listen what I say. Listen to me reasoning, listen to me logics. I not say you say nothing right, and that will we sometime too, you know. I not just talk unruly. I show you next thing with a part of our brain as well too. You see, if a man say rethink that way you just say a while ago, we feel like we are challenge him entire train of thought. No, we just a challenge that part there. And probably not even a challenge it. We just want you rethink that part there and look and say, it is not absolute, but 90% of the time numbers right. So you probably end up with a statement where say 90% of the time numbers don't lie. Or 80% of the time numbers don't lie. Rather than for you just use a catchphrase. Cause none of them look at all adage, I just catchphrase them now. Numbers don't lie. You see it catchy? 3 word. Numbers don't lie. 3 word. Just like on a song, man. The simpler the chorus it catchy and people love catchy thing, you know. So it just easy for say. Numbers don't lie. No. One more time I think me have number don't lie. Baby. What you know? Yeah. Number don't lie. Yeah. Number don't lie. It easy for say and it catchy and it memorable and people know it across the generations and down the line. But me I say some of the times them sayings that we have just like the saying we say. Jamaicans have a saying for say, if it not go so, it near so. And all the while that goes, and what you think we do and pass on to opinion them. Sometimes you catch a man out there and a man say, yo, him rape the girl. Yo, probably I know him rape the girl, you know. Here a man, dog, if it not go so, it near so. So if him not rape it, probably I him fuck it or something. Probably the man don't even touch her dog. But you see, we in our psyche, we have some program now, woman as Jamaican say, if I not so, I nearly so. Brother, it's not so it go all the while. Sometimes none could be more further from the truth. But through it programming our brain, through socialization, say, if I not so, I nearly so. Brother, and all the while it goes, so sometimes nothing goes, so sometimes I lie people I tell, brother. Literally, like sometimes I lie a man I tell, brother. The boy they thief money over the school, you know. And 2 man said, the man they thief money over the school. 3 man said, remember I spread because I gossip, you know. Gossip now becomes truth. When you look 2 man end up tell you say, yo, the boy they thief money over the school. Yeah, you know, well, if I know so, and near so, cause 2 somebody near from. Oh, you know, say I not treat a spread through the rumor mill. Chinese telephone. No must so. You know what tell other people, yeah man, that boy there, me say I'm a thief money over there, so that boy there a thief. Brother, remember you have no evidence, you have no proof, you know. All you hold on and he said 2 somebody tell you, 1 somebody tell you, plus the little saying in your mind where I say, Jamaicans always say no. If I know so, I nearly so. Them little pathway, they may tell you how we brain think. And no man no say, boy, I saw them say still in that, but me not no proof, you know. No man now medit and say, boy, them say them thief the money in there, but me not no proof, you know, me not dead there, you know. I tell them I can only talk from me here, but me never did it. I saw you talk. Critical thinking that. When a man hear reason, so him say, oh, you go to a pre on a level, man. Because I'm realizing you not just work with ears, say. According to what them say, him thief money. Me never did them, me not see it. Only speak of what they say. Them use the other thing where them say, believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. Remember, next thing to them tell us, seeing is believing. Teachments in our man, them have a next saying. Seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. 3 letter again. 3 word again, sorry. Easy and quick. Everybody says, seeing is not always believing. Sometimes you can see something and you not have to believe it then. Or it not true then. Because seeing is believing means that when me see it, me believe it. Sometimes you can see it and I still lie. It's called illusion. One more time you see people that do magic trick. And you see in front of your eyes, say, the man put down the pen here, so. And you know, yeah man, me see when him put down the pen. Then when you look, you see the pen missing. You say, but me see when him put down the pen. And me see when the pen missing. Your eye play a trick on you. So not always you must believe everything you see. You will see something in front of you, so, but when you check it out, there's an elaborate trick what the man do. You never really look at whatever. So, brother, as well, I say a whole heap of little things what we say. A whole heap of little things what we say, I saw it go on because we pass it down and we father. We have to test things and prove things. Me as a man who love you sayings and proverbs. But some of them, you have to test them and prove them and try them for yourself. And research them for yourself. And everything you got to take and say, because them say I saw it go. as what me say, I just son of how we think, and it's hard for we break out. So all me there I talk to, and everybody I can see what me I say. Some I can see and probably implement, some I go see and not care, some not go see and no business, and just want to talk some little thing. Some nice and make up some nice in a dance hall. And oh, that man there lead and so, but a fox me I show no brother. Some are going to hear me at all, watch him, go like him better than people, you know, or whatever. Because that's one next thing with people too. You see, from your impart knowledge, or you say something where sound like you try to do something, them brain start reject it and reject you. Because them feel like, them know, what am I trying to do? Am I trying to say, no, I want defense mechanism start set up. You see me? You keep 12 up. This is the realest thing I'm heard since morning. Bless up yourself, Fabian and Stacey Davis. We're naturally extremists as a delusional fan. Right. So, you said the word a while ago, we are naturally extremists. Most people, them like to think extremes. Most of we, 99% of we. Extreme. People bait and watch her. What make you think a debate to go on and on? One man say, I remember say I saw debate going, you know. Debate, the best debate them are from two extremists, you know. Yeah, some of the most vigorous, violent, vivacious debates, you know, are from people who they are extremists, you know. So one a Christian, one a Muslim. One believes that, brother, some of the biggest war them are fighting in history in a religious war, you know. A man said them are Muslim, you know, and the Christian them say a crusades, you know, we don't need to convert, you know. We don't need to turn in a Christian, you know. I'm not going in a religion, I'm just a prove a point. Bless up the people them on a Saturday. Bless up if you just a come in and think. We just a hold some reason with the people them and a vibration the people them. You see me? Impart we know. Each one teach one. You know it go, uno teach me teach uno, but we just a impart of what. Some of the biggest war them fighting are the religious war, you know. Because war extreme. Me believes that. And that's how war start from, through disagreement. Me believe that. And brother, what I have learned a lot of time through debates, you know, and conversation, you know. Sometimes the truth is somewhere in the middle, you know. None of we not have the 100% truth, dog. May I tell you, no man have the 100% truth. You have a piece of the truth. It is only through combination or only true. That's why them say the song say, no man is an island, no man stand alone. Each man joy is joy to me. Each man grief is my own. We are all, as a collective, we are all individual powerhouses. But when we connect to each other, we make one big power plant. You get what I say? So each man have an energy and a charge with him. You know? Yes, when the charges them combine, it make a supercharge. Every man have a piece of the truth. Me a whole a reason and a vibration. Me not have the 100% truth. The next man drop in him say something. Me have to say, bum buckler. You know, me never consider that. And a foxy attack you along the way the line of the reasoning. What you think naturally me now get a piece more. I want reality, I want truth. I mean, never there met before, you know. What me I go do now? Me have to try accept it and incorporate it. Now what me I say, because I never met that. What me I go do war him and fight him. That's what we do most time. Two man a whole a debate. Him feel say that the Islam God or the Muslim God is God. Next man I say no. A Jesus Christ. We now look on the fact say we have the same principles. We believe in the same thing. We believe in love. So here we go on. Enough time we focus on what separates us and what divides us than what brings us together. The two of we believe in our love. Watch out. Muslim believe in our love. Christians say them believe in our love. The two of them say them believe in our love. But the two of them depend on the battlefield of war. Stab up them mind. Chop up themselves because one believe in our one God and the next believe in the next God. Remember, I two only believe in the concept of a God, you know, which is a creator, which is one of love, kindness, and all them things. The two only, if you read the two only text, you know, the Christians and the Muslims that I want to believe in. You know. So all they end up on a battlefield and chop off one another head and stab up each other. All it reaching at that. And none of the man them will chop up and stab up and shoot at them now. Say, dog, where you know say, my God believe in our love and them thing there. Where your God believe in? Love and them thing there, man. Oh, so why we are war? No man, not dog. Oh, you have to say Allah God. Oh, you have to say Jesus a God. Dog, Allah, real God. Allah. Chop in your face. And when you read the two man them text where them go by, before the man them go war, the man them a pray, oh Lord Jesus, before we go on this battlefield, bless our swords, God. Make our swords go through the enemy. Make our swords plunge through their heart. And make them know the true God. That when we stab up each other and murder each other today, Jesus will be praised because he's the greatest God. They're the man over Allah. Allah, you are the real Allah. We shall chop the infidels, chop them up, murder them, slaughter them because you are the God of love. We shall slaughter the one of them. That's the prayer I said before the man them go out, And the two man them believing in the same love, believing in the same kindness, forgiveness. All of them things, So, no reach on a battlefield, a chop up and a stab up and a shut up. All that go now. All that makes sense because of our difference. Yo, you hear me? All I got some boy go suck them mother. Dog, Jesus I got some boy go on, know nothing about God thing. War. You hear what His Majesty say? Read what His Imperial Majesty say. HIM. I'm read where. Because he make a hold on there. Tell you, when Brando come here, we come to teach the people. Hold on there. Read something for him. Read something where His Majesty say. See? Until the philosophy that holds one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned, everywhere is war. Until there is no longer first class or second class citizens of any nation. Sorry, people. Until the color of a man's skin is of no significance than the color of his eyes, and until the basic human rights are equally guaranteed to all without regard to race, there is war. And until that day, the dream of lasting peace, world citizenship, and the rule of international morality will remain a fleeting illusion to be pursued but never attained. No, everywhere is war. I show say Brandal lyrics this, Because I remember said this get popularized by Bob Marley. I chop up this fine like lyrical butcher. I'm telling you, they have a purpose, A joke thing, Watch a prayer now. So this is a quote from His Imperial Majesty, Haile Selassie. You see me? I think him do it at one conference in front of the whole of the nations. The man said, until the philosophy which holds one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned. I could just chop that alone right there. So the man I say is a condition, For you see the word until is a condition. So this must happen before this happens. Unless this happens, then this can happen. So I could chop it from until. Condition. Until you give me my money, I won't give the goods. Until you pay the driver, he won't move the bus. It's a conditional clause. So he must say until the philosophy. So he must say a philosophy exists which holds one race superior to our next race. And him not just talk about black and white. It they right through the ages of civilization. That race here, the Mongols them, feel them greater than the Indians them. The Mongolians. The Mongolians feel like them better than the British. The British feel them better than the Muslims. The Persians feel them better than the Egyptians. The Romans feel them better than the Holland. And them want to capture and them want to capitalize. Capitalism. And them want to conquer. And them want to take over and things. That are the philosophy right there, so. We say one race is superior to the next. Just like how Hitler feels that the Aryan race is superior to the other races. And him feels that the Jewish race, the inferior. And that is why they go up against the Jews them. Concentration camps and them something. The big war where they go down with Hitler, that was a part of it. He was talking about the Aryan race. And he wanted to purify the race. So the Aryan race are the Europeans them. them people like the German, them and so forth and so. You get me? I say they want to purify the race. So in my mind, them did superior to the other one, them where they did inferior. So I must say until that thing there is permanently, that means you get it out completely. So no man no feel say no man better than no man in terms of race. Get me? I say them something that spin off so that I like colorism same way. Black and white, brown and black. A man say a brown girl him feel say she prettier than a black girl. Your mother and your father teacher say anything black no good. People down pan black. Anything where you say black no good, you know like black people. When you're looking at a movie, the black man are always the villain and the brown white one are always the hero. Them something that the man say, unless you get them things out of the psyche, then there will always be war. You have to abandon them things. You have to discredit them things. They not add no credit, no merit, no value to none of them things. Unless you do them things, you will always have war. Everywhere is war. See it again, until there is no longer first class or second class citizens. Capitalism, that man, where you have the richer upper echelons of society versus the lower one. And when you see, say for example, the man will get locked up with the when I look up poorhouse with this up Andrew. And me hear some people say if I was a rich man say it will not happen. People are always can pluck the card because the people them feel as if because them socio-economic state why certain things reach them. Me they have a song one long time now. Where one line when me saying then, me say laws are for the poor man and not the rich man. Every time I say things like this, them time them used to write more when I go high school. I may have a line in there and I say, but I can't remember the rest of the song. But these are some of the things that the people them echo, them sentiments if you say. It's like the laws are for the poor people them and not the rich people them. You get what I say? So I must say, until there's no longer any first class and second class citizen of any nation. This is our next condition again where I must say there is going to be war. Him say until, hear that part now, until the color of a man's skin is of no more significance than the color of his eyes. So you know how it go like a color of a man's eye. People don't really look upon it and say, alright, because you have blue eye or you have brown eye, you're more this or you're greater than this and that and that. So color of an eye is just doing for those aesthetics, that's beauty. Oh, I like brown eye people, I like blue eye people. So, but that's significant in the whole scheme of things. The man say until the color of your skin is of no significance like the color of your eye, then there'll be war. Because currently, I know how the world run. The world run under black and white or Chinese. If you're Indian, you're this. If you're white man, you're this. If you're black, you're this. If you're colored, you're this. If you're white, you're supreme. That's how the elite people them or the rich people them have it. So the man say, unless them conditions exist, then there'll always be war. And until the basic human rights are equally guaranteed to all without regard to race, there's always war. So the man say equality for everybody. That means if you're black, you get the right medication, you get this same or whatever. You know, give man one man medication, one man type of food, one man type of a certain resources, and the next man get a different thing, the superior one. So basically, this is talk about equality. This is talk about love. You get what I say? It have to equal across the board. You can't see no man more than no man. You can't see that one that higher than. The fact said there exists a system if say one higher than one, you gotta have jealousy. You gotta have victimization. You gotta have it because there's no equality across the board. So me, no feel like me equal to you. So me I go feel jealous. Me I go want worry. Me I go want bad mind. Me I go want pre-negative. And the man may feel like him higher. Him I go want hype. Him I go want step on. Him I go want use. Him I go want capitalize. Him I go always want exploit. Him I go always feel like him there above. These are things that cause war. And we'll always call war. And when the man say war, the man I mean war in a big sense alone. Even debates, even little things will go on him some that based up off a level. A level it below up a one man visa them more than you notice when started with superior and inferior. And therefore see what me I say. I personally see people as roses, while multicolor and beautiful. 12 times. Multicolor and beautiful, but we have thorns. You know, true that, my G. Remember, I say it go both sides, you know. As I say, you know, an absolute, you know. Even the rose you look on it, as pretty as the rose is it have thorn. You see me? So that for sure, you say as beautiful as it is, if you try to pick that rose, it go draw blood. If you're not careful. You see me? Yeah. So the thing was so beautiful, it can endanger you. That are the segment. So you see pre what I say. So yeah, so as when I say with the war them and thing, with the Muslim and the something. So I saw it go. So two people there at extreme, one a Jew, no, one a Christian, one a Muslim. And I saw the war them start fight. Because extreme. And as when I say the truth, the right, they say in the middle. You see me? So even with this YouTube thing, brother, as I'm telling you, more time the man them forward than the man them up on either extreme, brother. And because them up on the extreme enough time, no foolishness talk, you see it? I don't know, look them is there. You know the thing going in a dirty cup, as I'm tell you, you know. As I'm tell you still, you know, right now, my mates for do our next channel, you know. Yeah, cause you see more time man come showing some rims and thing, and I tell you say the YouTube thing, the dancehall part of it is like I kind of get fed up by it more time with the energy sometime and with certain things. So if I do a next channel now where I talk about certain things, that me probably think me would have more enjoy too. You see me? Yeah, so some of them things I would have expressed on it. You see me, and give our opinion on where we know and where we read and where we have. Same way the ones them add something to it, same way and thing. But there's something along that vibration there. Me would have pray. Something along that vibration there. Yeah, Sean and Rule, we got yourself. Do a video. Look more you say. You probably could have no one live then. Yeah, peeps, but what I say still, go and bless up and big up on yourself. You see me? No thing goes your way. So, go and hold it. Don't take up. Go and big up yourself, man. You know it go, man. Sean and Rule are forward late. There's like people who are rewatch or who watch it. On the playback, bless up on yourself. You see me? Yeah, but as I say still, yeah, and why next thing, Kartel a drop an album August 6, pre-order right now. You see me? So, you know it thing go. Hello world, I'm taking over. And Spice a drop an album August. Hey, sometimes I wonder if all them thing they planning a dog. Remember say August 6 are Independence Day, you know. I remember say a Spice, King of Dancehall, you know. See, you know, Vybz Kartel, King of Dancehall right now. So the King and the Queen, I drop them. I like me to do a review upon the symbolism of that, you know. Because I want to know how in the history the two people them, you know, get to drop them album. Remember Spice one pushback, you know. Seeing? And Cartel probably they have him date from before. The two albums drop on Independence Day. Remember Independence, I want to move from one monarchy, you know. I write where music when we are move from the English, you know. You see me? Which is one kingdom, or you know, Queen Elizabeth or whatever, whichever queen they did it. And we get independence from that level, you know. See, from the king and from the queen, they say, you know, Britain, you know. And now independence, the two album them a drop, the king and the queen of the dancehall. Come on, man. That I don't know. Spice birthday. Or the 6th. August and my month, you know. You say Leo. Yeah, bro, but me I say, but I don't know. It just, you know, the symbolism of it. Just, you know, one and for wonder. King and Spice and oh, that does. Shit away, brother. Two of them. Cartel, the 6th. Spice, the 6th. Spice birthday are the 6th. Remember, it's Independence Day are the 6th. You see me? So we get treated to new music for Independence Day. I wonder if one of them are talk about freedom tonight. To that nice, you know, I'm going to look out for that. See somebody talk about some message of independence or freedom. No, a dancer, I'm not too much cover that still, but they're really nice to see them seize the moment and, you know, in the moment of independence and listen to one song and say, yo, free your mind from so or so or so. Or something for do with freedom or something. As the song they say, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. By the way, Emancipation Day tomorrow. We are celebrated on emancipate yourself from mental slavery. So probably that message how may I go on a timely with them things that may I said before in terms of the mind, you know. The greatest place you can freeze your mind, you know. You see me? As Bob did say, I talk about Bob again, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. One of my favorite Bob Marley. I think I'm not one of my favorite Bob Marley, that redemption song. None but ourselves can free our minds. You see me? Once you free your mind from the shackles of sometimes where you learn through school, and sometimes a man will afraid and I come and I say, yeah, but I have to hold on to this, and if I hold on to what I learn is that I hold on to my sanity, and to let it go would be insanity. Sometimes, bro, you have to go rogue. You have to be mad, bro. Yeah, try to find information from different sources. Because you have to remember, you know, the whole of this way I learn through school and through life, through your family and things, you know, just information with them just hand down, you know. Nobody now question it, you know. And some of the greatest discoveries that have been made in history have been made through questions, you know. Yeah, it's a man there, so I want to say, but hold on, all them say the earth flat. That means if I go out at the end, so I go drop off. A man sail and go, them not drop off. A man I say then the earth can't flat then. Because if the earth did flat, then I go out at the end out of the horizon out there, so I drop off. Him disprove that. So, that's how it is so. So you have to ask the question them. No, as we say, we are run out, you know, so look more. Gone. Hello world, I'm taking